Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am here Abdar Nawaz. Today I will discuss about Pakistan affairs book, and our topic is Muslim rule in subcontinent. So, Muhammad bin Qasim 695 to 715 AD. Introduction. Muhammad bin Qasim was born around 695 AD. He belonged to the Saqafi tribe that had originated from Taif in Arabia. His judgment, potential, and skills left many others officers and forced the ruler to appoint him in the state apartment. He was also a close relative of Hajjaj bin Yusuf. Because of the influence of Hajjaj, the young Muhammad bin Qasim was appointed the governor of Persia while in his teens, and he crushed the rebellion in the region. He conquered the Sindh and Punjab regions along the Indus River for the Umayyad Caliph. Muslims, traders, and pirates of Sindh Arabs had trade with India and Eastern Asia. The trade was carried through sea route. The route was unsafe due to plunder of the pirates of Sindh. The rebels also get refuge in Sindh. Thus, the Umayyad wanted to consolidate their route and also to secure the trade route. In the fateful year 707, the men, women, and children on board the ship were captured and taken in island into Sindh, where the Raja Dahir imprisoned them. Conquest of Sindh. The Umayyad Khalifa ordered Muhammad bin Qasim to attack over Sindh. He led 6,000 Syrian cavalry, and at the borders of Sindh he was joined by an advance guard and 6,000 camel riders with five catapults. Muhammad bin Qasim first captured the double from where the Arab army marched along the Indus at Rohri. He was met by Dahir forces. Dahir died in the battle. His AD. As a result, his force surrendered, and Muslim Muhammad bin Qasim took control over the scene. He entered the build in 17712. Raja Dahir, no, 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 712 AD. As a result of his effort, he succeeded in capturing Dabil. Spread of Islam. After having conquered the capital of Sindh in 1903 Hijra, the commander Muhammad bin Qasim sent message to lords, ruler, minister, and dignitaries, and even to general public, inviting them to embrace Islam. He succeeded in making many leaders and large communities of native Sindh, particularly that Buddhists, entered into Islam thanks to the just teaching of Islam and human qualities of that young commander, whom Allah glorified despite his young age by selecting for the separate of Islam. It is certain that majority of them embraced Islam after true certainty of it, and due to deep conviction, because they found in Islam and in Arabs admirable qualities and wanted to embrace uh, this right religion, to live like Arab, free in the religion, honored in their life. Those people prepared the teaching of Islam with the techniques, teachings of their earlier faith from social, moral, and economics points of view, and found in Islam sublimes values and just provision of the well-being of the humanity. Apart from Islam's call to worship Allah, all this inspired them to embrace Islam on their own accord, as had happened earlier in their countries. In Sindh, in city of Sindh, a great part of Sindh, a delegation of people of Channa came and offered allegiance to Arabs. After a while, all of these people embraced Islam. They were formerly Buddhists. They are considered the first large group of Buddhists who embraced Islam during the days of victories after having studied the teaching of Islam. Ghaznavi empires 977 to 1186. The Ghazni Empire was a Khorasanian founded by the dynasty of Turkey region, which existed from 975 to 1187. It was entered in Ghazni, a city in the present day of Afghanistan, and ruled much of Persia, uh, Traxonia, and parts of present day Pakistan. Two military families arose from the Turkey slave guard of the Samanidans, the Ghaznavi, who ultimately provided districts to the Samanids. The dynasty was founded by Sabuktuddin 977-997 upon his succession to rule of his religion of Ghazna after the death of his father-in-law. Mahmud Ghaznavi 998 to 1030. Early history. One of the most controversial personality in the history of South Asia, Mahmud Ghaznavi is known as one of the greatest conqueror and the world has ever seen. He was one of the very few leaders who were very defeated in battlefield. Born in 979, Muhammad became the Sultan Ghaznavi in 998. He inherited the small state of Ghazni from his father Sabuktin and turned it into an empire that lasted for about a century. He was a brave man and used to take part in all the battles in his fought. Military campaigns. In 1001 AD, he started his military campaign, which lasted before his death in 1030 AD. Muhammad's campaign seemed to have been motivated by religious zeal against both the Fatimids, Shiite, and non-Muslim Buddhists, Jains, and Hindus. Mahmud Ghaznavi was one of the undefeatable military commander of the world. He attacked South Asia 17 times successfully and went back to Ghazna. The joint force of Hindu Rajas and Maharajas, but all of them were forced to flee away from the battlefield due to Mahmud Ward's strategy as a journal. Destruction of Hindus temple. The military campaigns of Mahmud Ghaznavi made him controversial personality in the history of South Asia. Mahmud Ghaznavi destroyed important Hindu shrine, Krishna, and many temples are known as Kesavar Dev Temple in 1017 AD, along with several other Hindus and Buddhist temples in the whole city of Mathura. Mahmud Ghaznavi destroyed and looted one of the most sacred temples of Hindus, Somnath Temple in 1025 AD, killing over 50,000 people who tried to defend it. Due to his Mahmud Ghaznavi, he is considered as a looter and plunderer by the most of the non-Muslim of South Asia. Title towards Islam. Mahmud was a deeply religious man. He himself wrote a book on fiqh. He had respect for others' religion. A large number of Hindus lived in Ghazni and they lived religious freedom. A number of soldiers in his army were also Hindus. Mahmud attacked the Hindu temple in India because of political and not religious reason. Thank you so much. चैनल को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें. शुक्रिया, हाफिज़.